Hello once more, and welcome to lesson number 6 of Essential Piano Techniques. As we look back on the content, yes, we have been covering everything that is related to melody and harmony, right? The scales and chords, arpeggios, etc. This is why it's so important to learn this stuff, because it doesn't really necessarily just work on your skills, your motor skills, your ability to play things. It's actually useful to understand from the inside every single tonal center and how harmony, basic harmony, triadic harmony works and all of that. So we'll expand on that, because if you are proficient at all of those previous things, then this next content is actually going to be not hard at all to get a handle on. So, handle of, sorry. Let's get started. Slide number 2. So, we are playing more scales. Previously in lessons 2 and 3, we went over how to play certain major scales. C, D, E, G, and A. 5 of the white keys. However, this group of scales did not include every possible major scale on the piano. Because there are 12 chromatic notes within an octave, there can be a major key and the respective scale in every single one of these. So, as you can see here, we have C and C. An octave, an entire octave. So we're not going to count the octave, we're going to count right before the octave. And you realize that there's 12 notes. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 before reaching an octave, and the whole thing repeats again. So, yes, you may have already noticed that we can actually have a scale for every single one of these. Just pick any note and you could call it major, right? Like E flat major, F major, D major, A flat major. We can actually make a major scale in every single place. Therefore, this lesson is to learn how to play scales in all of the other places that we haven't covered. So, since we have already covered 5 of them, 7 remain. These other 7 major scales have slightly different fingerings than the other 5, and that is why we're doing it now and not before. These are F major, B major, B flat major, D flat major, E flat major, G flat major, and then A flat major. So, though it may seem a little bit overwhelming or intimidating to learn these other 7 of them, if up until this point you have achieved every single other proficiency from the previous lessons, this will actually not be very challenging to get a handle of. This is exactly what I said before. So, next slide. Okay, let's get started. F major. This is, again, even though these are different in the fingerings, the fingers are not that different. There's just like a few differences that we are going to adapt, and then you'll understand. So, on F major, let's take a look at the right hand. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1. And that 1, of course, the last one is the octave, when you start the octave of a second octave. The note of a second octave. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 1. So if you want to do one scale, you would just end with 4, not 5 like normally we do it, but like you would actually end it with 4, So it's pretty much 4 and 4 for one octave. But if you want to keep going, then you have to just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then on the new octave you put 1 again. So as the slide says, at the end of the day, this scale still ends up being mostly a constant pattern. A constant pattern of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember back in, I don't know, C major, for example, if when you're in the middle of the scale, you're pretty much doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, for example, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And, you know, in the middle of the scale, it's pretty much that kind of stuff. So it is the same thing for, in this case, F major. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Maybe you can think of certain points where you put 1 or certain points where you kind of like switch the finger and that kind of thing. I think of F as one of the points and 1 as one on the other point for a thumb, right? And then F again. So I think about this kind of grip, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, and maybe 4 for the octave. That is the right hand of F major. Then the left hand, let's see. This hand scale uses the exact same fingerings as C major, as well as D, E, G, and A. So yes, for the left hand, there's absolutely nothing new. In the previous lessons, in the previous scales, it was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Well, the same thing here. And then 4 to keep going is exactly the same. So you don't have to really worry about much. So both together would be cool. Next one, right hand of B major. Okay, B major. This hand and scale uses the exact same fingering as C major. Oh, the right hand of B major is the good old stuff that we know. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's only one octave, you put 5 right away. But if you continue, then it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Same thing. So you may wonder, if this is exactly the same as the other ones, why isn't in this category? Well, it's probably not because of the right hand, it's because of the left hand. So, but at least the right hand is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, before I continue, I am not mentioning any of the accidentals, any of every single note that is supposed to be in every scale, because at this point, that is your responsibility. But be very, very careful of all of the accidentals. In this case, B major is the key of 5 sharps. Right? So yes, that is the right hand. Left hand, we have, at the end of the day, the scale still ends up being mostly a constant pattern of 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1. Yes. And then what else does it say? Hand grips from the E and the B notes are pretty comfortable and easy to play. Okay, what I mean with that is, yes. What I mean with a hand grip, I mean kind of where kind of like you put the thumb, and you can have like a comfortable, distribution of the fingers across the notes, right? So we have this, the thumb is on the E, and we have this. with the thumb on the B. So that's also a very good way to think these scales through hand grips. Like here, and here, and here, and here. So we have 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, wait. Oh yeah, this is like the left-hand version of F major. Remember F major was like very 4-y if it's like one octave. Yeah, but in the middle it's gonna become 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4. Yeah, so yes, so 4, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3. Oh, it's funny. Okay, now let's try with both hands. Those are definitely lots of black keys. Okay, next. We have the right hand of B flat major. This is a very common key, especially in American repertoire. B flat major is very important. Only has 2 flats in the key signature. So let's see. Right hand. At the end of the day, this scale, yes, I am copy pasting the same message because it's always true. This scale still ends up being a concert pattern of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This one is very interesting. Though it starts with finger number 2, you see 2 there on the first note. The hand grips from the C, this, and the F are pretty comfortable and easy to play. Yeah. So every time I say hand grip from, I mean that's where you put your thumb, and the rest of the hand is gonna like fill out the necessary indicated notes. So, yes, these are the 2 hand grips that you should think of. However, we do start on B flat, so we start with 2 on B flat. So pretty much after B flat, once I take off, I'm just doing this. Right. So yes, you start with 2, and well, I don't know what that was. Yeah, so pretty much 4 on B flat after you take off. Even when you cut it, even when you try to come back, it's gonna be 4. That is the right hand of B flat major. Now next slide is gonna be the left hand of B flat major. The scale is a constant pattern of 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is pretty self-explanatory. Let's take a look at what I said after that. The 2 that cuts the scale seems to be more comfortable to finish off the ascending scale and start descending. I do not think it will be a big deal to accidentally play a 3 instead. Okay, I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But, so here we have 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's all you have to know. So every new octave I put 3, and then 3 again if I want to keep going. However, we're being told that you should put 2 in order to finish, like cut and go back. So the second paragraph that I say here is that if you accidentally, instead of putting a 2, you put a 3 and then go back, it's not a big deal. It really is not a big deal. I mean, I don't care. I personally don't care. There might be some obsessive people out there that really care about that. Almost like, whoa, you didn't finish up with, you're doing this, and you did not put 2, you put 3, like 3, and then went back. That's not a big deal. I mean, what's the difference anyways? Like, in this case, it doesn't make a difference. And because in this case it doesn't make a difference, it doesn't really matter if you prefer to put 2 or 3. I think 2 is a little bit, it's less effort, and that's why it's preferred. I feel weird playing this with just the left hand. I normally play them with both hands together. This keyboard, it's not my favorite, but okay. Next slide. D flat major. The right hand of D flat major. At the end of the day, this scale still ends up being a constant pattern of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. And yes, though it starts in fingers number 2 and 3, the hand grips from the F and the C notes are pretty comfortable and easy to play. So, this is the flat major, and it says that there's a hand grip from F and from C. Right. We have. So there's a hand grip here, and there's a hand grip here. No. There you go. Okay, here and here. Yeah, so here and here. These are the hand grips that you should have in mind. So, the hand grips are here, but it begins with D flat. So because it begins with D flat, you begin with finger number 2, and then 3, and then 1. So 2, 3, 1. Yeah. Well, again, everything's on the slide, but this is how it looks like. Take advantage of the 5 flats as reference points. What did I mean with that? Take advantage of the 5 flats as reference points. Okay, so I'm thinking about it. Wait, 5 flats, these guys as reference points. Right. Right. So I begin in the first 2 flats. That is the very beginning of the scale, and then the beginning of this other group of flats, these 3 flats, is when I put 3 or yeah, that's one way to say it. Another way to say it is that F is a half step from G flat. So I have to look at this G flat, and this F is right before. And then also with this D flat, right before this D flat, there's the C. So that way I know where I am on the scale. Not only where I am in the scale, but which accidentals I use on the scale. You know, just so I don't forget. Sometimes can get confusing. So I'm thinking always one before the next group. And the rest are all black keys. So that's kind of what I meant. I don't know if you understood that, but whatever. Okay, this is the right hand, and now let's go to the left hand. The left hand is a constant pattern of 3-2-1, 4-3-2-1. Just like B flat. Okay. The 2 that cuts the scale seem to be more comfortable. Copy paste. If you accidentally play a 3 instead of a 2, that's fine. That's pretty much what I'm saying. So let's take a look at this. D flat major. It begins with 3-2-1. Very comfortable. and then 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, so we have this and then this. So, and of course, if you want to repeat it, you're gonna put 3, just like you did. You started off with. Right, so 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then at the end, you put 2 or 3. Again, if you put a 2 or a 3, it doesn't matter. So that is the left hand. It still feels weird to play by itself. There you go. That is D flat major. Next one. We have the right hand of E flat major. The scale is extremely similar to D flat major. Okay. D flat major was, we have the hand grip from the F and from the C, right? But instead of using those notes, we have a G natural and a D natural. So instead of this and this, it's this and this. That is why I say that is extremely similar to D flat major. Oh, and instead of beginning with 2, 3, 1, we just begin with 2, 1. So yes. So this is a very nice scale to have, especially because it's relative to C minor, and C minor is probably one of my favorite keys. Fun fact. And I do not mean like favorite keys to play necessarily, but favorite keys that sounds one of my favorite. Okay, so yes, I mean that is what it is. And now let's go to the left hand. The scale is a constant pattern of 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, it's not hard at all. And then you begin with 2. If you put a 3, that's fine. Like 3, I accidentally put a 3, and it was absolutely fine. It didn't interfere with anything. So you can either put 3 or 2, doesn't matter. Okay, fingering and hand grip wise, the scale is almost exactly like D flat major, but slightly shifted by a note to the right. Oh, interesting. Yes. So, okay, so one more thing about this scale on the left hand. D flat major was this. Right? 3 and 4. But then this one is 3 and 4. 3 and 4, 3 and 4, 3 and 4. See, like they're so similar. Again, I'm just trying to explain the science behind, all of the similarities, why you should not freak out. So, cool. That was E flat major. Let's go to G flat major. Oh, I think this is the hardest one to play for me. For me. I don't know. I just think I've just played it less in my life. That's why. At the end of the day, this scale still ends up being mostly a constant pattern of 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is the right hand. So we begin with 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, and then let's see, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, and back to here. So the hand grips are pretty much this. They kind of start before the tonic. And then, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. And then yeah, you know what I mean. So let's take a look at this slide though. Though it starts with fingers number 2, 3, and 4. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah, that's what I just said. Fun fact: there's no B natural in this. It has this note, but this is not a B natural. This note is a C flat. We have G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F, and G flat. So have that in mind. The B looking note is not a B, it's a C flat. G flat, A flat, B flat, C. Sorry. G flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, D flat, E flat, F. Okay, so. Ooh. I put a weird fingering there. I have the tendency, instead of putting 3, 2, 1, I put, yeah. Okay, anyways. And then one more thing on the slide. You only get to play two natural notes or white keys only with your thumb, and those are right before G flat and right after A flat. This is the best way to look at this scale. You only play two white keys, this one and that one, with your thumb every time, and those are right before hitting G flat and right after hitting A flat. Ooh, I should correct that to B flat. Sorry, to B flat. Yeah. So we have this thumb and this thumb, and the other fingers do the rest, like here and then here. So right before the tonic and right after the third. That is what your pivot points, and it's like very symmetrical. So like it's very easy. Okay, so yes, like okay, now the left hand. This scale is a constant pattern of 4 3 2 1, 4 3 2 1 3 2 1. Let's see, 4 3 2 1, and then 3 2 1. So. Right? And of course the notes are the same. Yeah, and same tip. F and B. Sorry, no. F and C flat. Right before the tonic and right after the third. Okay, that is the left hand. Okay, one more scale. Okay, so now we have A flat major, the right hand. This scale has the same fingerings and almost the same hand grips as D flat major, but shifted. Okay, so we have, in D flat major was like, right, would begin with 2 3 and then 1 or blah blah blah. So starting from the third, you would have this. And then from the 7th, you would have this. Same here on A flat major. You starting from the 3rd, you have this. And starting from the, this is not the 7th, this is the 6th. Yes, there you go. So. So 2 3 1. 2 3 1. Oh, you start with 2 3 1, even though you're gonna do another 1 2 3 after that, and then 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, 1 2 3 4. So all of these scales are a constant pattern of 1 2 3 1 2 3 4, especially when you're in the middle of it. Maybe not when you start it, maybe not when you finish it, but at least when you're in the middle of it, you are 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in inverse for the left hand, always. That is the right hand, and then the left hand is also very similar to D flat major. Very similar hand grips. So remember, in D flat major you have 3 to 1 like this, and then 4, 3 to 1 like this. Well, if you just move the whole thing to A flat major, it's gonna be very similar. 3 to 1 here, and then 4, 3, 2, 1 here. So and then if you're gonna keep going, you better put 3. So, and you could finish it up with, 2 instead of 3. But again, it's fine. If you put 3 instead of 2, that's fine. As long as you put 3 to continue, that is what matters. Okay, that is A flat major. And those are all the scales. We made it. We made it. Okay, 7 scales right there for you. Okay, so proficiencies. Being able to play 2 octaves of 6 of the scales in this lesson. Yes, you have to play 6 out of the 7 new scales. You really have to. You're a grown-up at this point. So, no, and I'm serious. All these skills are absolutely extremely relevant, and you have to get to know them from the core, from the inside. So, yes. Oh, look at that. With each hand separately. So, yes, you have to play 6 of the scales, but hands separate. And then ascending and descending. So, I don't know, I'm just gonna pick this A flat major or B flat major. Oh. Or I'm gonna go for F major. Sorry, it has to be 2 octaves now that I remember. I don't know what's happening to me. I just did F mixolydian. I don't know if you know what that is, but whatever. Okay, so in at the 8th note of 110. So 110 is, well, this is 112. And ba-da-da-da-da, I don't know, let's do G flat. I got distracted. Okay, yes, that's one example of the 6 that you have to play. Oh, and with the right hand. You also say with the left hand. Being able to play, this is number 2. Being able to play 2 octaves of 5 of the scales in this lesson, with at least 3 of them starting on a black key. Pretty much pick 5 of the ones in this lesson, but out of those 5, 3 have to be on a black key. It can be, we pretty much did scales in the 5 black keys plus F major plus B major. So at least 3 of them. You could play, I don't know, the 5 black key ones if you want. I don't know. Doesn't matter. That's the minimum proficiency though. Both hands at the same time. Right? So it has to be in ascending and descending at 85 BPM. So this is 84. And I don't know if you saw that, but I think my fingerings were absolutely off at some point. I somehow managed to do some accommodations to save the day, but that was not good. And let's see, E flat major, 1, for example, 85, and Today is not my day. I'm so sorry. I did not do that one well. But you know what it's supposed to be, and that's what's important. um, okay, that is the minimum requirements. 5 of those, 3 of them being on the black keys, and point number 1 as well. Okay, and now the recommended. Being able to play 4 octaves is the same. Oh, 4 octaves, not 2, 4. Yes, of course. 4 octaves rock. The 7 skills in this lesson. So all of them. Just all of them. Because all of them are important. If you don't have all of them, you will suffer in life. You will suffer the consequences. You will suffer the consequences. With each hand separately, ascending and descending, and at the eighth note of 150. So let's see. Bada 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 bada. I don't know. Let's do and. Yep. Yep. That is hand separate, and then 4 octaves. Oh, I did 2 octaves. What am I doing? There you go. Hand separate. And then 7 octave, number 2, 7 scales of this lesson as well for 4 octaves, both hands. Ascending and descending at the 8th note of 120. Okay, so 120 is here. This is 120. And let's see, B major. Let's do B major. 4 octaves. Ha! The metronome could not stand a chance. Okay, there you go. That's one example out of the 7 scales that you have to do. This might be the longest video, I'm not sure. Anyways, that is the end of the lesson. There's 7 scales. Practice them. You will, as you can see, you will not forget them easily for the rest of your life. So once you get them, you'll be so proud of yourself. Cool. Go practice and be awesome. And I'll see you in lesson 7.